What is your name?
Jay.
What is your age?
18.
What is your biggest inspiration in music?
My biggest inspiration in music is just the fact that I get so much out of it, and the people around me all love it so much. It just gives me the drive to keep going and make what I make. It's the ability to express myself, and it's helped me get through a lot, honestly. It's also landed me the spot at Clancy's, which I've just done at Clancy's Fish Pub in Frio. And yeah, I just had my first proper set with Chronic and Vans Rat. We killed it, in my opinion. So yeah.
How did you get into music?
The way I got into music, I'd always been sort of into music since a young kid, and then in primary school I'd go on the family computer on Word and just type in bars, which was so obviously stolen from other songs that I'd just been listening to at the time. But then about in year 7, I was listening to Method Man and Redman 1212 with my sister's friend, who had no idea. She wasn't into rap. She was like, she was so not into rap, but she was listening because I was in year 7 and she was in like year 10 or 9. And I was like, I want to rap like that, or I want to make music like that. And she said, well, it's pretty good. Obviously she was just saying that, but like, I can tell you from that point, I started writing seriously. In my religion notebook, which we didn't use that year, and I honestly just started writing super seriously. Each time I'd write something, I'd write a 16. The first thing I ever wrote to was the Raid beat by Madlib, and it was horrible. I still have it somewhere in my house. I'd written it, I'd write, for the next couple of years, I'd write stuff, think it was the best thing ever, then wake up the next morning, think like, oh my God, this is horrible.
I think everyone's been
that's the process. That's just how it goes, until I got to a point where I'd be like, okay, this actually sort of holds up, and then, oh, this really holds up. All that.
Artist perspectives. Double artist gonna say this to you. You will always go through stages of hating your shit. You
will hate your shit.
You are your worst
critic. I hate my
critic.
shit now.
Yeah, like
I hate my shit right now. But yes.
On God, that'd be all of us.
That was the point where I sort of really got into music. And from then on, in 2018, I'd gone to my brother's friend's Will's house, Mence 1, and he had this mic. And I recorded my first 16 there ever. Absolutely, probably dog shit if I heard it now. It's 13-year-old me's voice. And then he was, but my brother and his friend and brother and Will and all of that were just like, man, like, you're really good. Which, probably just saying that to be nice, but they thought it. And then eventually, Will had given me the mic because he wasn't really doing rap anymore. He had given me the mic, and I just started using it from then on. Then I'd bring it to Callan's house.
All right. How did you meet Callan, aka Vans Rat?
I met Callan
Xavier, aka Chronic.
Chronic?
We'll start with the original 2.
So
that you
3 actually, if you want to be original.
Yeah.
Christian. So Lil Naps and I had gone to school together. He is 2 year levels below me, but he dropped out of school. He's doing other things right now, which I will not disclose. We are still cool though. He's still a member. He never left, but he's just an inactive member. So I met him through school, and I met Vans Rat at our mutual friend Xander's birthday party, 16th birthday party. We were paired together for this little birthday quiz where it was like, Xander trivia, and that we were paired
dominated,
together.
Didn't we?
Because we were 2 mates. I'd known this guy since daycare.
It was like his 2 best mates getting paired together to guess quiz about his life.
Literally was.
I would have slaughtered everyone, man.
So
no competition.
And Chronic, I
wanted to film a music video that night.
Yeah, Suburban Rats.
I was filming a Suburban
Rats, and I had this whole thing where like I didn't even release the music, but I was like, man, I don't want my face to be shown. So I had my hoodie over my head, and I was like moshing everyone. If I ever get that video back, you gotta put it up. It's so funny because everybody does not have as much energy as Jay. Jay is like in the video, literally hopping up and down, losing. Just trying to get, because everyone's just sort of standing up, pushing everyone over. And then I spear tackled. And then I spear tackled Vans Rat and onto the floor, and then he and then and apparently it turned out great, but he's lost it. So that's an L.
Find it one
And
day.
Chronic,
One
I
day.
met Chronic. I'd also met Chronic through Van's rap. So I had this song called "The Best Worst" produced by MF Doom, which I'm thinking of redoing for MF Midas, which is hopefully dropping next year. I have a couple songs done to complete the trilogy. I have Matt Spartan dropping. I did J Diligence a year ago. MF Midas, hopefully next year. Hopefully this doesn't age horribly and you guys have no MF Midas. Hopefully, no promises. So, on the best worst, which is now deleted on my SoundCloud, I guess Callan showed him it, and and there was a comment on it from Chronic saying we have to do something, and then we did Dope Fiends, the first one, and that released in February 2021, 27th I think. So, that's how I met him, and then I didn't even meet Chronic until June. We made OM.
It was all because it was me, you, Naps in person, then it was sort of Chronic online.
And Chronic was online but eventually I met him in person. Yeah, mates ever since. Now we rocked our first proper set together.
Jay, you gotta do the distance, impossible. Total opposite of logical. Wouldn't have to hit spell tapping the same. Hey, Jay, star's phenomenal. If you don't think this is methodical, go ahead and get a monocle. That should've been comical. Hit in front of the abdominals. You broke a real up, making the white like a cocaine dealer. Dancing together, their fingers on Twitter. Fuck, I'm a blind man, this is ill.
Special
At
hashtag
Clancy's.
appearance in the background.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Probably pissing.
Maybe.
Alright, what's your goals? What is your goals? Because, not gonna lie, all of my goals have been completed, and thanks to this motherfucker right here.
Thank you,
Just
man.
In pretty much this
Probably just like just like the SpongeBob close up. It's just so grossed out.
But what-
So my goals really to make a sustainable living off doing this. I don't have to be a celebrity. I don't want to be a celebrity. That'd be really fucking shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be Hollywood famous. Never. If I do, this will age horribly. So, I just want to be like, have a good fan base which will cop all my shit. I drop merch, they'll buy it. CDs, they'll buy it. Album, they'll buy it. And I can get like quite a few thousands off that.
Yeah.
I'll be good. I'll honestly be good. Because in Perth, besides from draft and complete, everyone has a job still. Everyone has a job still. I'd like to be the third to not have a job and just be good off the music. That would be awesome. I'd have time for everything and
you
still
got
be
it in
doing
you,
what I
brother.
want. And
I just
yeah,
wanna say that you
I
got
like
it
to
in
think
you.
so. I really like to think
Listen,
so.
I think we can all agree he has it in him.
100%.
I like to think so.
100%.
Alright, I was gonna say, Hesh, do you want to ask Jay a question? Ask.
All right. Let me think. How's it going? It's Rowan. Alrighty. If you could mash any two random genres together and actually have it work, whether or not it would work in the normal world, what would they be?
Besides rap,
No. If you could merge a rap with anything to any sort of genre, anything.
either rap and, but they're already done. People already do it. So I'd either like to do rap and metal,
Yep.
which is like I've heard it done.
Yeah.
Most Def, The New Danger. He was hella experimental with rock, bro. That shit was so fire. I love that album.
Awesome.
Or rap and jazz like Tribe Called Quest, which
Yep.
I love doing all the time.
Fuck
I
yeah.
love that shit. Native tongues type shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then,
Really,
but then
yeah, I love
something
that.
that would never work if you like fucking like rap and fucking like classical blues
Jazz
or
grime.
something. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. There's something, bro.
Jazz grime.
There's something to aspire to because it can be done.
I would gladly do jazz grime.
There you go.
Jazz
grime.
I could not work out.
Nah, that's perfect.
Trombone coming in.
Alright, let's go on to Montel. What question do you want to ask Jay? For the Get to Know Jay video.
Fuck.
Yeah, what was the question I asked you? Because I want to keep it like the same realm.
Well, oh shit, I don't forgot, eh?
It was like last week.
What was it?
Start of
No.
the week.
That's so strange, and worst part is I ain't even mad, cause I act the same. So it's sitting here strange, just rack my brain. I want to bang my platinum plaques with shame. I hear celebrities scream, money ain't a thing.
Would there ever be a Red Hayes and Jay track? Just to...
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck yes. As soon as Red Haze needs me on something,
Boom.
I'm on it. Yes, bro.
Yeah, speaking of the experimental thing, point the camera at me. In Zigzag Stories, there's gonna expect some like new metal inspiration, experiments, that shit, bro.
Fuck
Expect
yeah.
some of that, bro. I'm influenced by that so much.
Straight in.
Limp Bizkit, Dope, fucking Korn, Deftones, all those.
Crazy shit.
Oh, I'm done.
I think that's it for the Jay Get to Know. Thank you so much. Matt Spartan dropping soon. Homegrown, hopefully dropping at the end of the year if this cunt can hop on some tracks. Hopefully. I'd like him to. Because it's all done, 10 tracks at the moment. Hopefully this doesn't age horribly and people are like, bro, where like the other fucking 5 songs or some shit.
I turn the camera to me real quick. Vansrat wants to say, force me to make songs.
Fuck you, Jay.
I'm so lazy.
We
Not
will.
even Jay, Chronic, nobody can force me to do shit. Hashdog can, he makes me do shit. But nobody else can make me do shit. So I need you cunts to force me to do shit. Nag me to do it in my DMs, even though I struggle to respond. I love you guys.
It was great to see, man.
For sure.
He's a natural
I'm
star.
sold on Jay.
I'm God, he is.
Natural star.
God, he is.
Hopefully this goes well. OM till we OD.